Hi, my name's Rebecca. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Zanesville, Ohio, and this is the financial audit.
Then when they move out for you is what I'm saying. That might drive down everything you've made from it plus more.
How? Like, how would that do that, though?
Because paint costs money.
But it's
carpet
at their expense.
Costs money.
Like,
they
I'm
would
not
have,
paying for it.
They would have to, back to basic condition for them to rent. They wouldn't have to replace the carpet of just normal things. Of course, if they like caught it on fire, yeah, take it from the security deposit to do it. But in terms of just like walking around and it gets some wear and tear, a lot of times you replace carpet per tenant because it's relatively cheap.
Yeah. I mean, there's only one spot of carpet in the house. So it's almost all hardwood floor.
Did you get a security deposit?
Yeah.
How much?
$800.
Okay, that wouldn't cover painting the whole house if you had to paint the whole house.
It would. I bought the house and I flipped it. So I redid
You did the full paint. You'd have enough time to go there and do all the paint?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, you would essentially have to.
Yeah. I mean, I did it when I bought it. I repainted the whole entire house. I redid all the floors. I redid the kitchen. I redid the bathroom.
Wait, how much money did you put into this house then?
I probably put about $5,000 to $6,000 in the house when I first bought it.
When did you first buy it?
2.5 years ago.
And it's only been renting for a year?
Yeah, I lived in it for a while.
Oh, okay. Well, that part's okay. Yeah, I'm curious to look more at this. It's certainly not getting the cash-on-cash return that I look for when it comes to buying rental properties, but...
No, it's definitely not, but...
Why are you doing it then?
Family. Helping family out.
I appreciate the helping hand. Why do they need it specifically?
Because of their situation that they're in.
Yeah, is that, but do you get burdened forever because of that?
I mean, not forever, but for a little bit.
Is there a timeline? Is there an exit strategy?
Something we're going to have to talk about in a couple months when their lease is up.
Okay. What do you want to happen?
I'm going to have to raise the rent.
To?
Probably $1,000.
Why do you have to?
To cover repairs and costs and to net off of it. I mean, that's one of the cheapest rentals probably.
Of course, absolutely.
In Zanesville, so.
Absolutely. Let's see. Self-assess. Where do you think your finances are today? 0 to 10.
5.
5? Middle of the road? Halfway decent? Again, this first credit card is over $10,000. We have 2 in a row that are just like that.
But that's
You're spending... Okay, wait. Okay. Listen.
Okay.
5,160. That's your income. How much did you spend last month? How much did you spend?
I don't know.
How much did you spend? Go ahead. Best guess.
Probably like $5,000.
$6,929. So you 5 out of 10. Come on.
I spent $6,000 last month.
No, you spent 7. You were only a few hundred under. No, less than 100 under 7.
Oh my God. No way. I did not spend that much. That's no.
You did.
No way. No way.
Listen, here's your little. No, I'm not going to show it to you yet. We'll get there. You spent $1,000 on fucking going out to eat.
Oh my God. No, I did not.
This is what happens when you just put everything on a credit card instead of spending on it. Even from a checking account, you probably wouldn't look anyway, but this is giving you even less opportunity to look. Well, this is what happens when you don't track your shit. 5 out of 10? No. If you want your Hammer Financial Score, it's free. Link in the description below. See where you are. See where you are in your financial health. And then if you want to come on the show here in Austin, Texas, it's a fun time. It's a good time. I'll give you some verbal punches and we'll connect you with resources and get you on a plan. Go to calebhammer.com/apply. No, you have no idea what the you're talking about. 5 out of 10. You didn't even know you spent $2,000 more than comes in. You don't have enough saved up for taxes. I don't know. What's in your emergency fund? And you're behind in retirement. What's in your emergency fund?
Probably $5,000. And
that's horribly risky for you. You should have a year at a minimum. And you have 2 mortgages to take care of. And the relationship's complicated with the people in your other house. It's family. It gets weird. So, not really good. Take our budgeting class. Take it. You can use it for your business and for this. Take the debt class because it goes over how to utilize mortgage and leverages correctly. If you continue to do that in the future, take all the quizzes, take all the education, take the investing class as well because you get all 3 of them. Take it, go through the quizzes. At that point, we're looking at like 10 hours of education across the board do it, seriously, because you're a part of all three of those things, and you need to learn about the risk, because you don't understand risk yet. You need to learn how to really get that cash-on-cash return that you're trying to achieve while you're behind on investing. It's not looking good. I'll be honest. You've put yourself, I think, in an over-leveraged position, potentially, for you with no emergency fund. You guys get all the education, by the way, bundled at 15% off. Link in the description below. But make sure you go through that. So this first card, we're looking at Chase Freedom. And freedom is obviously what you are looking for. You are a part of that financial mindset, financial brain. I want freedom. I want the rental properties. I want the income coming in. It just funds my life. All this stuff funds my extra spending. The spending that we don't track, spending that we don't know. Okay, cool. But you're getting no freedom from this card. And you said you got a consolidation on here. Why were you in the debt in the first place? The $6,000 that you consolidate on here. Why? Why'd you have that debt?
Because I'm repeating cycles.
No, what did you get into the debt for?
I don't know what I bought.
When? How long?
The debt on those credit cards that I consolidated were for years.
Multiple?
Yeah. 2 Capital One
How is
cards.
consolidating helping?
So my thought process was if I consolidate on a 0 interest card and my Capital One cards were like 25% interest, I would not be paying interest on the debt. So I was like, okay, I'll save myself money and then pay it all off before.
Except what happens with every single person that comes on the show, including starting to become you? What happens? What happens?
They don't pay it off.
It's not just about that. You didn't change the behavior that got you in there in the first place. Stop tapping the fucking table with your little nails. You spent $2,000 more than comes in. $2,000. If you do that, that has to be going somewhere. That has to be going on debt. And you clearly did not change your behavior if you spent $2,000 more than comes in. So you build up the credit cards that you consolidated, or you make this one worse. And we know for a fact you're making this one worse at a minimum. Because again, you said, when did you consolidate $6,000 on this card?
August.
August? Only a few months ago? So it went from 6,000 to 10,335?
Yeah.
On you spending too, because I have pages of bullshit in here. So how much is saved up for your kid?
I think $5,000.
Everything is five. Listen, you are behind on everything. I appreciate you starting on different things, but you don't have enough for an emergency fund. You do not have enough for retirement. You do not have enough for your real estate fund in terms of for future repairs and vacancies. And you do not have enough for the kid, depending on what you want to do, whether it's pay for different things in the future or giving them a lump sum of money, whatever it is. You're just behind on everything. You contribute a little, you make a little thing here and there, and then you offset it, honestly, by spending more on credit cards and pushing that can down the road. So really, can you afford to do those extra things? No, probably not. But you do all those things and then you think you're doing a good job and you think you're a 5 out of 10 because you technically have those funds, but they're all microcosms of where they should be in order to get to where you want them to be.
But it's better than I was 2 years ago. So like I'm starting to get somewhere.
Then 2 years ago was like the nuclear apocalypse then. And I don't care. Now it's just Ebola. But it's still Ebola. It still sucks. Why would you want that? I don't care if it's better than 2 years ago. What did 2 years ago look like?
Okay, let's go back farther than 2 years.
Why?
Because
This isn't story time. This is financial audit. What?
I mean,
what?
2 years ago, I didn't have anything saved. Besides that support for the child support account. 2 years ago, I had zero, absolutely nothing. Literally zero. So now I'm starting, and now I'm getting my shit together.
No, you are not getting your shit together. Again, the only reason you have that money set aside is because the money that you spend is being put on future payments via credit card. Can I have the whiteboard? I think I need to whiteboard this. I need you to see this visually, because I'm also having a hard time explaining this verbally and not visually. Okay, thank you. This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now. And just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 15% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes and they've literally changed their lives for the better. And finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this. That's Miss Lindsay. Everyone, I want to see some, for our channel members who enjoy 10,000 hours of extra content and exclusive shows, I want to see some Lindsay emojis in that comment section. Okay, so here, this is your income, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just call this your general expenses, okay? This is what you have, this is generous, but let's say this little square is what you are putting, no, this is generous. Let's say this square is what you, this is f***ing generous, because you don't just get to 5,000 with this big of a square. But let's say this square is what you're doing investing, okay? These are your minimum monthly payments, this is your investing. But you also, spend another additional full-size square above your income on going out to eat and other bull. You're only able to do this investing because you're having access to credit cards right here. You think you're in a good place because this square exists, but it wouldn't exist without the credit cards, without you deferring your spending. If you're putting this on the money you actually have, you would have no money to put into the child's fund, into the business fund, into your retirement fund. The only reason you think you're doing okay is because of this, but it's only there because of this.
Kind of like my safety net.
What's safety net? What are you talking about?
The credit card is like my safety net.
But it shouldn't be. You're not manifesting closings of houses.
Why can't I manifest closings of houses?
That's not guaranteed.
It is in my mind.
Are you able to comprehend what you literally just said?
Technically, I don't spend out of my bank account. I only spend on credit cards.
You understand you have to pay the credit cards.
Honestly, I just like to spend money.
I don't want to be in debt forever, so I don't look at my numbers. What the f*** are you talking about?